Do you think there's a certain type of character that people in general find it easier to get into than others? You know, you often hear actors talking about how it's much more fun and interesting to play a nasty person or an evil character than just a kind of plain Jane type person.
Yes, it absolutely is. But part of that reason is because they're so complicated. And it's more fun to investigate layers and the riches of what why that person also has a righteous reason to be what they do. But ultimately they do evil things. So I call it righteous reasons for evil behavior. And that's like just riches of information. However, this is what they're missing. They're missing the idea that even really good people, the heroic people, saintly people have the dark side too, because without the dark side, the light wouldn't mean anything. And so it's like, it should be just as interesting and just as fun to be able to play, like in quotes, the good people, because sometimes good people have very narcissistic reasons to be good. And they're being selfless. And even Mother Teresa said on her deathbed, she said, I want everybody to know that it was me that did this stuff. We know her name for a reason. And even though she was in the back areas of leper colonies, that we would never know who she is, because who hangs out in leper colonies. But she made sure that people knew, because and there's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't take away how good she was, because she was an amazing woman. However, she wanted people to know. And that's the part of her that had an ego. We need to always investigate people from their truths, not from what we think good people are, just pure good, because there's no pure anything.
Yeah.
And so it could be even more fascinating to look at it, in quotes, a good person, and say, this could be just as fun, if not more fun, to investigate their dark side. That what makes them need to prove that they're good people.
Yeah.